I'm a homeschool kid, and of course I had a class on how to control my thoughts. The quality of your business is nothing more than the quality of your thoughts. Think about that. Every client you gain, every move you make, every result you create, it all begins with a single thought. And yet most business owners never control their thoughts. They live on autopilot, replaying the same doubts, the same fears, the same limits. They wake up every morning with yesterday's worries still running in their mind, and then they wonder why nothing changes, why tomorrow looks exactly like today. But here's the truth: you are not your thoughts. You are the one who chooses them. If you don't take control of your mind will control your business, and once your thoughts control you, they control your actions. Your actions shape your habits, and your habits define your destiny. This is not about fake positive thinking. This is about thought mastery, the ability to break destructive mental loops before they break your business, the ability to reprogram your beliefs so they empower you, not weaken you, the ability to use discipline and focus to design the business and life you want starting right now. Your mind is a battlefield. On one side, fear, doubt, distraction. On the other, clarity, courage, discipline. Every thought you choose is either moving you closer to victory or pulling you into defeat. So let me ask you, who's in control right now? Is it you, or is it the same old voices of fear and limitation? Because the moment you decide to master your thoughts, everything changes. You stop drifting, you stop reacting, you start creating, and that is how you change your business. If this is hitting you right now, type "I choose clarity," because the second you declare it, your thoughts start to shift. Every battle you fight in business begins long before you take action. The real war is not out there, it's in here. Your mind is the battlefield, and every thought you entertain is either pushing you toward victory or pulling you into defeat. Most people don't realize this. They think success is decided by talent, by opportunity, by luck. But the truth is, it's decided in the invisible space of your own thinking. Before you win in sales, you must win in your thoughts. Before you build discipline in your work, you must build clarity in your mind. Before you change your business, you must first change your thinking. Think about how many battles are lost, not because someone wasn't capable, but because they convinced themselves they couldn't. The student who says, "I'm just not smart enough." The entrepreneur who whispers, "I'll probably fail anyway." The athlete who repeats, "I'm too tired, I can't keep going." These thoughts don't just pass by, they take root, they grow, and eventually they become self-fulfilling prophecies. The greatest enemy was never the competition, it was the voice inside their own head. The silent programming. Your thoughts are programming your future right now, whether you're aware of it or not. Every repeated thought becomes a belief. Every belief guides your actions. And those actions repeated over time carve out the reality you're living in. If you keep thinking, "I can't," soon you won't. If you keep thinking, "I'm not ready," you'll never start. If you keep thinking, "It's impossible," it will be. But here's the power. If you choose differently, if you plant stronger thoughts, then stronger beliefs will form. Those beliefs will drive bold action, and bold action creates the kind of future most people only dream about. Don't move yet, because in a moment I'll show you how this same mental battle runs in your business every day. And once you see it, you'll never let invisibility win again. Two opposing forces. Picture your business as a battlefield with two armies. On one side, fear, doubt, distraction, and laziness. They whisper, "Don't post today, nobody cares, stay safe, keep waiting until it's perfect." On the other side, clarity, courage, discipline, and boldness. They command, "Rise, show up, speak clearly, keep going no matter what." Every decision you make, every move you take is determined by which side you let win in that moment. And don't get it twisted, you are the general. You decide which army takes control. Why do most business owners lose the battle of visibility? Because they don't even know the battle exists. They wake up and let the day run them. They obey fear. They surrender to doubt. They don't fight back because they were never taught how. They assume invisibility is truth, but invisibility isn't truth. It's just a choice. If you're catching this right now, pause and type, "I choose visibility." Because the moment you declare it, you've taken back control of the battle. The winner's edge. Winners see the battle clearly. They understand that before you win clients, you must win in clarity. Before you scale revenue, you must scale visibility. Before you dominate the market, you must dominate your own signal. That's why successful entrepreneurs guard their presence like their life depends on it, because in business it does. When fear rises, they answer with clarity. When doubt whispers, they drown it out with action. When distraction calls, they cut it off with focus. They don't let invisibility set the tone for their day. They don't let confusion take root. They command their visibility like a warrior commands an army. So what does this mean for you? It means your first step is awareness. You've got to stop and ask yourself, what am I allowing into my brand right now? Is this message making me clear or making me forgettable? Because once you shine light on the enemy, invisibility loses its power. Once you recognize the battlefield, you can choose to win. Stay locked in, because in the next part, I'm going to show you how to train your visibility like a muscle, so clarity and consistency become automatic. Training the visibility muscle. Visibility works just like a muscle. The more you train it, the stronger it gets. The less you use it, the weaker it becomes. Most business owners treat visibility like luck. They post when they feel inspired. They disappear when they don't. And then they wonder why the algorithm forgets them, why their audience doesn't trust them, why their business feels like it's stuck on pause. But winners train visibility every single day. They know clarity isn't a one-time event. It's a daily practice. They know consistency isn't about motivation. It's about repetition. They know every post, every video, every clear message is like a rep in the gym. One rep might not change much, but thousands of reps build unshakable strength. If this is speaking to you right now, type "visibility is my muscle," because once you call it a muscle, you'll start training it like one. Here's the truth. When you train your visibility muscle, your business becomes unstoppable. Clarity becomes automatic. Showing up becomes natural, and visibility becomes your identity, not just your task. You stop asking, "Should I post?" and start asking, "How can I show up clearer today?" And just like in fitness, momentum compounds. Miss one rep, nothing happens. Miss too many, and the muscle weakens. But when you keep showing up day after day, week after week, your visibility muscle grows so strong that nobody can ignore you. The law of visibility. There's a law as certain as gravity. Whatever you consistently make visible will eventually manifest in your business. Show up with fear and confusion, and you'll attract hesitation and doubt. Show up with clarity and confidence, and you'll attract trust in clients. Every signal you repeat becomes the blueprint of your brand, and your brand decides the revenue, the opportunities, and the level of freedom you experience. Stay with me, because in the next part, I'm going to show you how to lock this muscle into your daily identity, so you don't just do visibility, you are visibility. Identity lock. You don't just do visibility, you are visibility. Here's the secret. Most business owners treat visibility like a task on their to-do list, something to check off when they have time, something they do when they feel motivated. But leaders don't just do visibility, they are visibility. It's identity, it's who they are, it's the lens they carry into every room, every post, every conversation. When visibility is a task, you skip it when life gets busy. When visibility is your identity, you can't not show up. When visibility is a task, you post and hope people see you. When visibility is your identity, your message is so clear that people can't ignore you. When visibility is a task, you get tired. When visibility is your identity, you get momentum. If you're catching this right now, type I am visibility, because the moment you own it, invisibility no longer fits you. And here's the beauty. When you shift into identity, everything else gets easier. Clarity becomes natural, consistency becomes automatic, scale becomes inevitable, because you're no longer forcing visibility, you're flowing in it. So let me ask you, are you just doing visibility, or are you becoming visibility? Because the moment you stop treating it like a task and start treating it like identity, that's the moment your brand goes from optional to unforgettable. And if this resonated with you, don't let it stop here. Hit subscribe right now, because every week I drop content just like this. Not surface tips, not fluff, but transformational shifts that make ambitious business owners like you seen, trusted, and chosen, not as one option, but as the only option. You don't just do visibility, you are visibility. And once you lock that identity, your business will never be the same. Think about Oprah Winfrey. She grew up with poverty, setbacks, and rejection, thousands of reasons to quit. If her dominant thought had been, maybe they're right, maybe I'll never make it, the world would have never seen her build a billion-dollar empire. But her dominant thought was simple. There is a way, I will rise. That thought carried her through every failure until success was inevitable. Or think about Elon Musk. People laughed at the idea of electric cars, rockets, and even reusable space travel. Experts told him it couldn't be done, but his dominant thought was, I will build it, I will make it happen. And that thought became reality. These people weren't superhuman. They simply mastered their dominant thoughts. Your dominant thought is a magnet. Your mind pulls your business toward the direction of your most consistent focus. Think about fear all the time, and you'll attract reasons to be afraid in business. Think about opportunity all the time, and you'll begin to see chances others overlook. Think about growth all the time, and your actions will naturally move you toward progress. It's not magic, it's psychology. Your brain filters reality through something called the reticular activating system. Whatever you dwell on, your brain tags as important and then scans the world to find more of it. That's why a business owner obsessed with negativity always finds problems, and a business owner obsessed with possibilities always finds solutions. The trap of negative dominance. Here's the danger. Most people let destructive thoughts dominate without even realizing it. They obsess over rejection. They replay low views or failed launches in their mind. They imagine worst-case scenarios until fear becomes their default state, and then they wonder why their business feels heavy, stuck, and full of obstacles. The truth? Their dominant thoughts created that reality. How to shift your dominant thought. So how do you take control? It begins with deliberate focus. 1. Awareness. Notice the thought that shows up most often in your mind. Is it empowering or destructive? 2. Interrupt. When a negative thought appears, don't let it linger. Cut it off. Replace it with a stronger, empowering thought. 3. Repetition. Repeat the new thought until it takes root. Remember this, what you repeat becomes what you believe. It won't change overnight, but every time you redirect your mind, you weaken the old pattern and strengthen the new one. Eventually, the empowering thought becomes dominant, and your life and business follow. A simple exercise. Right now, ask yourself, what thought has been dominating my mind this week? Is it, I don't have enough time, I'm falling behind, I'll never figure this out? Or is it, I'm in control, I will find a way, I won't stop until I win? That one answer reveals why your business looks the way it does and where it's heading. From thought to destiny, remember this chain. Dominant thoughts create beliefs. Beliefs shape actions. Actions, repeated, form habits. Habits create results. Results, over time, become your destiny. It all starts with the single thought you allow to dominate your inner world. So here's the challenge. Guard your dominant thoughts as fiercely as you would guard your most valuable treasure, because they are your most valuable. They're writing the script of your life and business right now. If you want a different future, start with a different thought. Choose it, repeat it, believe it, live it. Because when you master your dominant thoughts, you master your business and your life. The thought loop. Every human mind runs in patterns. You think a thought. That thought sparks an emotion. The emotion triggers an action. The action produces a result, and the result reinforces the original thought. This is what we call a thought loop. The danger of negative loops. If the loop is negative, it can trap you for years without you even realizing it. Picture this. You make a mistake in business. The thought comes, I'm not good enough. That thought creates the emotion, shame and insecurity. Because you feel insecure, you avoid showing up. That inaction produces poor results, and those results reinforce the original thought. See, I knew I wasn't good enough. The loop closes, the pattern repeats, and each cycle strengthens the belief until it becomes part of your identity. Soon you're not just thinking, I made a mistake. You're declaring, I am a mistake. That's how destructive loops enslave the mind. The silent prison. Most entrepreneurs don't even realize they're in this prison. They assume their thoughts are truth, not patterns. They believe the lies in their head simply because they've heard them so often. I'll never be consistent. I don't have the discipline. People like me never get ahead. These phrases play on repeat like a broken record, and the more they play, the deeper the groove becomes. The tragic part? These loops feel so natural that people stop questioning them. They surrender to the cycle and call it their reality. The cost of staying trapped. Negative loops don't just steal your confidence, they steal your visibility. They keep you from showing up clearly. They hold you back from the very opportunities that could change everything. And until you break the loop will keep breaking you. Stay with me, because in the next part, I'm going to give you the exact steps to break free from invisible loops, so your thoughts no longer hold your business hostage. Breaking free from loops. Here's the good news. No loop is unbreakable. It doesn't matter how long you've been stuck. It doesn't matter how many times the same thought has replayed in your head. The moment you take control, the loop loses power. So how do you break it? Step 1. Awareness. You can't fix what you can't see. Most entrepreneurs are trapped because they don't even realize the pattern is running them. Awareness means you finally notice the thought before it takes over. It's like a security guard at the door of your mind, catching lies before they slip in. Example, every time you try to raise your prices, a voice says, no one will pay you that much. If you believe it without question, you're stuck in the loop. But the moment you notice, wait, that's just a thought, not the truth, the loop starts to lose its grip. Driving without awareness is like drifting off the road without realizing it. Crash is inevitable, but awareness is the moment you see the drift. Now you can grab the wheel and steer back on track. Awareness is your first weapon. The instant you shine light on the loop, it starts to die. Step 2. Interrupt. When the old thought shows up, don't give it room to grow. Cut it off immediately. Say it out loud if you have to. That's not true anymore. The goal is to break the loop in the moment, before it builds momentum. Example, you're about to post content online, and the thought comes, nobody cares what I have to say. Interrupt it right there. That's not true anymore. Every time I post, I get better and the right people are finding me. Example, You're at the gym lifting weights and the thought says, "I'm too tired, I should quit." Interrupt it. That's not true anymore. My body is stronger than my feelings. One more rep will make me better. Example, you're negotiating a deal and the thought whispers, "I don't think I'm worth that much." Interrupt it. That's not true anymore. My value keeps increasing and I deserve to be paid accordingly. Every time you interrupt, you weaken the old loop and strengthen your new path. It's like slamming the brakes when your car starts drifting. You stop the crash before it happens. Step 3. Repetition. One strong thought won't change your life, but repeated again and again, it becomes the new voice in your head. Repetition is how you reprogram your mind. The more you repeat the empowering thought, the more automatic it becomes. Soon it runs without effort, just like a habit. Example, at first saying "I am a leader" feels awkward, maybe even fake. But if you repeat it every day, soon your brain accepts it as normal and your actions begin to line up with it. Example, in business, if you keep telling yourself, "I'm getting better every time I show up," after 30 days of posting content, you'll notice confidence has replaced fear. Not because the fear left, but because the repetition made your new thought louder than the old one. Example, think about learning to ride a bike. The first time feels shaky, the second time is scary, but after enough repetition, balance becomes natural. You don't even think about it anymore. That's exactly how new thoughts take over. Repetition is what turns a single empowering thought into your dominant identity. Once it's dominant, it shapes your actions automatically, and your actions shape your results. If you're ready to shift, comment "No more loops," because the moment you declare it, you start breaking free from loop to leadership. Remember, your thoughts shape your beliefs. Your beliefs shape your actions shape your visibility, and visibility shapes your destiny. That's why ambitious business owners who stay stuck in loops remain invisible. But the ones who master their loops, they dominate, because when you own your thoughts, you own your signal. And when you own your signal, the market can't ignore you. This is where the transformation happens. From now on, you're not the entrepreneur who tries to post. You're not the one who hopes to be seen. You are the entrepreneur who commands visibility. Every thought, every post, every action is a rep in building that identity. And if this hit you, don't stop here. Hit subscribe right now, because I drop content like this every week. Mindset plus visibility strategies that break loops, build clarity, and position you as the only option. If you want to be unstoppable in business, this is where it starts. Break the loop, choose your thought, claim your visibility, and watch your business become unforgettable. How loops rob your business. Loops steal time, opportunities, and even relationships. The person who thinks, "I'll probably fail," never starts, so they fail by default. The person who thinks, "People don't respect me," acts defensive, people pull away, and the belief proves itself. The person who thinks, "I don't have enough time," spends hours worrying instead of doing, and the prophecy fulfills itself. The loop is merciless. It doesn't stop until you break it. Why the mind loves loops. Here's the irony. Your brain loves patterns. It loves the familiar, even when the familiar hurts you. To the subconscious, comfort feels safer than change. That's why many people live decades in the same loops. Same thoughts, same feelings, same actions, same results. They're not stuck because of low potential. They're stuck because they never challenge the cycle. Break the illusion. Here's the breakthrough. Thoughts are not commands. They are suggestions. When your mind whispers, "You're not ready," it's not giving truth. It's offering a suggestion. You can accept it, or you can reject it. You can feed it, or you can starve it. The moment you see this, the prison door opens, because a loop only has power if you obey it. How to recognize your loops. The first step to freedom is awareness. Ask yourself, What thought keeps repeating in my mind? How does that thought make me feel? How do those feelings affect my actions? What results are those actions creating in my business? Trace it backward. Behind every disappointing result is a loop that's been running quietly, consistently, destructively. The subtle loops. Not every loop screams negativity. Some sound polite, "I'll do it later." "It's not the right time." "I need to feel ready first." These are just as deadly. They create procrastination loops and hesitation loops that slowly kill potential. Every delay feeds the loop. Feed it long enough and you lose months, then years. The choice. Here's the truth most people never face. You don't have to obey the loop. You can interrupt it, you can challenge it, you can replace it. But first, decide. Your thoughts are not the boss you are. Break one destructive loop, and you prove to yourself that change is possible. That proof becomes the seed of a new, empowering loop. Name it, challenge it, weaken it. The trap of negative loops is subtle but powerful. Left unchecked, it will steal your dreams before they grow. But once you see the pattern, name it, and challenge it, its grip weakens. Remember, your thoughts are not chains, they are choices. The moment you choose differently, the moment you refuse to run the same cycle, you start writing a new story for your life and business. If loops are prisons, then freedom begins the moment you decide to break the cycle. Most people stay stuck not because the walls are strong, but because they never try the door. They never question the voice. They never challenge the loop. So they stay locked in patterns that steal years. But the truth, the cycle is not unbreakable. It continues only as long as you let it. Step 1. Awareness. You cannot change what you do not see. The first step is radical awareness. Start paying attention to your inner words. Catch the phrases you repeat. "I'm behind." "No one's watching." "I'm not ready." "I'll start Monday." These are loop signals. When you catch them, you can change them. Type, "I see the loop." Naming it is step 1. Power shifts when you see it. Step 2. Interrupt the loop. The moment you catch the loop, don't let it run. Interrupt it on the spot. Say it out loud if you have to. And stop. That thought doesn't run me anymore. Why does this work? Because interruption breaks the automatic flow. It reminds your mind, you are in charge. Example, you think, nobody sees my business, so why bother posting? Interrupt it. No, every post is building visibility. Every post is planting seeds. When you speak it, you weaken the old loop and open space for a new one. Step 3. Replace the loop. Here's where the shift happens. You don't just stop negative loops, you replace them. Take the old thought and flip it into one that fuels your business. From, "I'm not ready," to "grow by showing up." From "I don't have time" to "I create time for what matters." From "nobody sees me" to "my visibility grows each time I show up clearly." At first it feels forced, but remember, repetition rewires. The more you repeat the new thought, the deeper it takes root. And the deeper it roots, the stronger your actions follow. If you're ready to interrupt and replace, type, "I'm in control." Because once you declare it, you've already shifted the balance of power. From loops to leverage. Every time you break a loop, you gain back time. No more wasting hours doubting. Energy. No more draining yourself with fear. Opportunity. No more missing chances because you hesitated. That's the hidden cost of loops. They don't just live in your head, they bleed into your calendar, your strategy, and your income. Break the loop and suddenly, you don't just feel lighter, you move faster. Stay with me because in the next part, I'll give you the loop-busting routine I use daily to keep my mind clean, my visibility strong, and my business scaling forward. The loop-busting routine, 5 minutes a day. Here's the truth. You don't break loops once, you break them daily. This routine makes it automatic. Step 1. Catch 1 minute. Start your day by writing down the first thought that runs through your head about your business. Is it I don't have enough time? Is it nobody's paying attention? Is it I can't keep up? Or is it I'm building momentum? My visibility is growing. Clients are on the way. Awareness is step 1. Step 2. Challenge 1 minute. Ask yourself, is this thought helping my business grow or keeping me stuck? If it's destructive, call it out. This thought is a loop. It doesn't run me anymore. Step 3. Replace 1 minute. Swap the old thought with a new one that feeds visibility and growth. From nobody's listening to the right people are finding me. From I'm behind to I'm right on time for my journey. From this won't work to I learn and win with every step. Step 4. Repeat 1 to 2 minutes. Say the new thought out loud 5 to 10 times. Write it down. Feel it in your body. Why? Because what you repeat becomes what you believe, and what you believe becomes how you show up. If you're ready to try this tomorrow morning, type 5 minutes for freedom, because 5 minutes a day can shift years of patterns. The compounding effect. Do this for a week and you'll feel different. Do it for a month and you'll act different. Do it for a year and your entire business will look different, because breaking loops isn't just about controlling thoughts. It's about creating new mental blueprints that drive visibility, confidence, and results. Stay with me, because in the next part, I'll show you how to turn these new thoughts into business habits that scale, so your visibility doesn't just grow in your mind, it multiplies in the market. From thoughts to habits to business growth. Here's the secret most people miss. Your thoughts don't just live in your head, they show up in your business. Step 1. Thoughts create actions. If you think, nobody cares about my posts, you'll stop showing up. If you think, my message is powerful, you'll share it with confidence. The thought decides the action. Step 2. Actions become habits. If you hide once, it's easy to hide again. If you post once, it's easier to post tomorrow. Every action is like a seed. Plant it once, nothing changes. Plant it daily, and it grows into a habit. Step 3. Habits create results. Habits are the invisible engine of your business. Show up daily to build trust. Speak clearly to attract clients. Stay visible to scale income. The results you're living right now are the fruit of the habits you planted months or years ago. Step 4. Results shape your business destiny. Thoughts to actions to habits to results. It's a chain reaction, and it all starts with the dominant thoughts you choose. If this clicked for you, type, "My thoughts build my business." Because once you see it this simple, you'll never let destructive loops run your future again. The daily visibility habit. Here's how you lock all of this in. Make visibility a habit, not a hope. It's simple. 1. One clear thought. Each morning say out loud, I am visible. My business grows every time I show up. This programs your mind before the world programs it for you. 2. One signal. Each day post. One clear message. Doesn't need to be long. Doesn't need to be perfect. Just one daily signal that says, I'm here. I'm leading. I'm the solution. 3. One reflection. Each night ask yourself, did I show up today? Did I live visible? If yes, celebrate. If no, reset. Tomorrow is another chance. Why this works? Because visibility is just like fitness. One workout won't change your body, one post won't change your business, but daily, repeated, compounded, it rewires your brand, your audience, your destiny. This is how ambitious business owners go from invisible to unforgettable. If you're ready to make visibility a habit, type daily visibility, because the second you write it, you've already begun. Now here's your next step. Hit subscribe right now so you never miss these trainings. Every week I drop videos like this, designed to sharpen your mind, grow your visibility, and make you the only option in your space. And listen, don't keep this to yourself. Share this video with one ambitious business owner who needs to hear this. Because loops don't just trap you, they're trapping your friends, your colleagues, and your peers. Help them break free. Help them rise. You don't just think thoughts, you build futures. And when your thoughts align with visibility, your business can't stay hidden. It has to shine.